Anastasia Everdeen, I've overlooked your selfish behavior up until now. I was expecting you to realize and regret how terribly you've been behaving all this time, and I finally change for the better. But all you've done disappoints me.
What a joke, he never sees me in his eyes. Ever since I came to the mansion, even the servants have looked down on me. Despite him being my fiancé, he's never tried to do anything about it. Why would he preach to me now?
Do you think that I would bear with your conceited and selfish behavior for the rest of my life?
Even in this situation, he doesn't show how he really feels. It'd be much better if you got angry for once. It's as if he's saying I'm not even worth his anger. Conceited, you say?
She can't cry if she do. This person will only laugh at her.
I've already said that you'll never have the right to call yourself a Redford.
I am still your fiancé, though. His Majesty directly.
Urgent report. His Majesty has passed away.
In the end, you've even lost your safety net, huh?
What?
After winter ends, spring will come. For Anastasia, spring is a cruel season. The spring that is colder than winter. Anastasia's life has always been a tragic one. Anastasia's father, Jacqueline Everdeen, had a gentle personality but no talent. A mediocre person overall, having been exiled after losing the power struggle and having already passed the prime. He ended up marrying the daughter of a baron of a rural area. His wife, Verita Everdeen, was very beautiful, despite being born from a poor baron's family. Both were able to attain the title of viscounts, but due to their small region, they could not escape being poor. Feeling inferior to his brothers who were able to climb the social ladder, Jacqueline hung himself the year his daughter turned 14. At his funeral, not a single relative who attended shed a tear for him.
I heard that his daughter found his body. She's only 14.
Isn't a 14-year-old already maturing enough?
Even so, to show his daughter such a cruel sight.
Not long after discovered, they had a significant amount of debt. Even selling almost everything we owned couldn't pay off the debt, and so became nobles only in name. A year later, while still holding a grudge against Jacqueline, Verita also killed herself. So Anastasia went from a viscount's daughter to an orphan. Because of a law that nobles cannot work, she starved for days on end.
I wonder when the last time I ate was. So cold. I'm hungry. I'm also thirsty. So lonely, why is it always me? My hands and feet feel so rough. I want to die. Even so, I don't want to die like my parents. What a luxurious carriage. Who are they? Tuan emblem, it's the crest of Everdeen's family.
That person is Countess Everdeen.
I'm surprised you noticed our arrival. Let's see you look like your mother decent enough. You're a bit too thin, but not bad.
What are you doing?
How important? Just be obedient. Anastasia, you will go and get married.
So soft. This carriage's cushion is really soft. When father and mother were still alive, I never had a chance to sit on it.
Here we are, your uncle's inside waiting. Here she came.
Course. Earl Everdeen looks so much like father.
Anastasia, do you know how political faction of empire divided? Ooh. This empire had 4 factions. The emperor faction, the nobles, the pope's followers, the duke's side. In reality, 200 years ago, the pope's followers were on the brink of falling because of its corruption, and the other 3 factions were fighting for the main spot. Everdeen House has been in the emperor faction for many generations. The pop's followers falling down, the nobles aren't showing any moves. The problem lies in the duke's side. Their blood belongs to the royal family, so we can't flag a war with them. The other day, before his death, Duke Redford had delegated authority to his son. In other words, the right to inherit the throne is now his. That son is nowhere like his father, he's a greedy man. There'd be a huge problem if he shook hands with other factions and aimed for the throne. He's really hurt over his father's passing. Anastasia, I heard you're in debt, isn't it? I'll pay it all off on one condition, that you'll get married to him on behalf of my house.
He uses me as his tool to stop the Duke from taking the throne. With that huge debt. Even if I work for the rest of my life, I won't be able to pay it off. Though even if I live a rich life, I still can't be happy. It's been a while since I abandoned the noble title. There's one thing, I'm sure that the Duke will get bored of me. All the things happened. Those days when I have to bite teeth in hunger will no longer return. I am ready to accept this marriage. I've understand, uncle. I'll get married. Several months later. This is Duke Redford's mansion, the place where I'll live from now on.
You are my fiancé,
That's right.
Marriage life with this Duke had now begun. After the coming-of-age ceremony was done, Theodore had made himself known to the nobles. Anastasia has to come with him against her will.
That person is the Duke's fiancé.
She really is pretty, but still an orphan.
Even if she's now the Duke's fiancé, it won't change the fact that she's a lowly rat in this society.
Are you all right?
What?
Those gossips will never lessen.
That. I understand.
Anastasia thinks she should cover up her emotions. Theodore, you must really hate me, right?
Ah, of course. I cannot stop this engagement thing. But I'll say this. There's no way you'll bear the Redford name, for sure.
You'll never bear the Redford name, never. Never.
That. I assume.
It not what Theodore Sama had saying in. Lately there's been lots of letters that had the Emperor's seal sent to the Duke. In those written that he asks to let Anastasia live here.
Does he wants to make this marriage official? These damn royalties. This is bad.
I did expect that the life I will have in the Duke's mansion won't be easy. But I didn't think he would ever bat an eye and treat me so coldly.
Anastasia Sama.
Did you call me?
Master didn't want Anastasia Sama to get out here on your own will.
Do you mean I had to sit in my room for the whole day?
Yes, that's what it is. If you still want to go outside, then please avoid where his eyes can land.
He clearly has never come to see me since I've been here. This is ridiculous. Why would I have to obediently obey his order? Since that's what I think, I always watch. Exactly where he goes and sits right there on purpose.
Listen up. Clear that pile of trash in the garden out of my eyes immediately.
The owner's fiancé is hated by their master, so being isolated in the mansion is inevitable. I don't know since when I become a thorn in the eyes of all the servants. Say whatever you want of me, they're just like winds. What's there to be afraid of seeing those scornful eyes? Compared to seeing two people hanging in front of my eyes, these are noting. Those memories are still tormenting me. But I won't starve staying here. I can stand straight with just that alone. So there's no way I want to leave here. Oh ho, so pitiful, Theodore lady. Good day, sir. Closing the curtain too. Did he really hate me to that extent?
Every time I look at her, I never seem to bring myself to like her, especially on that day. It reminded me that Earl Everdeen had the same look. Such an annoying woman.
2 years had passed.
To you. Anastasia Sama, fiancé of Duke Radford, I'm going to host a tea party soon. It'd be splendid if you could prepare a blue dress and come join us. From House Marquis Sorokin's lady. This lady is the daughter of a very famous marquis in politics. I can't not come, but to count all those dresses I had. I do get paid for shopping, but it's not much. That lady has such a great influence, so I can't dress casually too. Even a little carelessness can cause enmity to all nobility. There might be something that's wearable if T stitches up a little. The design is a bit strange, but this blue dress's material is good. I'll choose to embellish this then. You. When you're done cleaning, call the patchworker over for me.
A patchworker? Roger that.
After that, I scooped up enough money to get the dress decorated. The day the tea party's on. For 2 years, these servants have never held back from sabotaging me as a habit. Even so, openly vandalizing like this and cut to the point where it can't be adjusted anymore. The fabric cannot be reused either. Pleats of the skirt are dirty too. I didn't expect you guys to me this much.
Oh my. What happened here?